Today, nearly 33% of college athletes will quit or be asked to leave before they graduate. Why is that? Is it because they're not getting paid? It has been a question asked for many years but has been pushed by many players recently. Should student athletes be paid? Why are they not allowed to get paid for something they work so hard for? The schools just sit there and collect all the revenue that these top athletes bring to the school, and what do they receive? $250 allowance for the month so they can get meals at away games? Athletes have sacrificed a lot to get where they are. They deserve to earn what they put in. Sports come down to one thing for the university. It's how much money can that sport revenue for them. We all understand that each college and each team is different per school. There's many different divisions and popularities per sport. When I say student athletes should be paid, they should be paid based on how much they can revenue from jersey sales, autographs, and also depending on the skill and talent that they have. Student athletes work too hard to have no money to survive. Paying athletes can have a lot of benefits. Being a student athlete is extremely time consuming. Most follow the strict schedule of wake up, go to practice, go to school, and sleep. This is repetitive for the entire season. Division I student athletes spend on average 35.4 hours per week on athletic activities during the season. That leaves little to no time to have a job on campus. According to some NCAA surveys, Division I athletes spend 2% of their time each week at a job. This is equivalent to 3.4 hours and roughly $25 at a minimum wage job. It is to say that the opportunity cost of participating in college athletes is immense. If a college athlete were to spend those 35.4 hours working at the federal minimum wage level, they would have an extra $1,000 a month, which would be very great for any average college student. Paying student athletes is known to help them learn and practice good financial habits before they enter the real world. The ESPN documentary Broke gave an inside view on the financial woes of many professional athletes, noting that around 60% of NBA players are broke within 5 years of retirement. It is tough for these athletes to manage money in the pros because they have been waiting so long to get paid since college. In college, financial advising can be offered, which will set the young athletes up for the future, whether that means they go play professional or they simply go and work in a normal job. It will teach them the fundamentals on how to save money and how to spend it on and what not to spend it on, and overall hopefully push them in the right directions for themselves and set themselves for whatever path they choose next. In 2014, Shabazz Napier was quoted, "We do have hungry nights that we don't have enough money to get food. Sometimes money is needed." I don't think you need to stretch it out to hundreds of thousands of dollars for playing, because a lot of guys don't know how to handle their money themselves. I feel like student athletes sometimes go with hungry nights and won't be able to eat, and then won't be able to perform, but they still are needed to perform to their best capabilities. These athletes have way too much stress on their body and mind. They want them to have the work schedule of an adult, but are still treated like children. When players commit to schools, there is a lot that goes on in their mind. Is this the best opportunity for them? Where will they fit in best? A lot depends on what kind of scholarships they can receive, which very few athletes actually receive any. Money plays a big role on the commitment process. Nowadays, we see 5-star athletes attend fifth-year academies where they only focus on school and spend less time on sports. We even see players go to countries to play so they can avoid all schooling and focus on just the sport. College sports are missing out on millions of revenues from the athletes not attending these schools. As these athletes put everything on the line without a steady payment, there's no guarantee that they will be 100% healthy year-round. There have been numerous instances of players becoming paralyzed by hits and tackles on the football field or suffering career-ending ligament injuries on the basketball court. Injuries are common in every sport. A study reveals that 90% of student athletes report some of the sports-related injuries. Of that 90, 54% of those athletes report that they have played while injured. While professional athletes who suffer such injuries may have already made millions over the course of their years, elite college athletes are on the verge of an eventful professional career. They may be faced with the prospect of never realizing their professional dreams and never earning a dollar for their skill. Student athletes deserve to be paid. I'm not saying give them thousands of dollars, but what I am saying is not to restrict them on how much money they make and depriving them of being able to benefit off their own talents. It is inhumane and downright unfair. These athletes deserve to earn money for all their hard work and dedication. They have sacrificed too much to not see a penny of what they've earned.